Hello and welcome to this solo playthrough of Advanced Squad Leader. We are playing and nearing the end of J242, Courage of Cowan. This is the German fifth turn. The Germans have 6 turns to control some buildings in the American zone. For the moment, they haven't reached anything of their objective and they're quite far from it, but they just cooked one of the 2 American Shermans and they have good troops, so nothing is decided yet. So here is the situation. As you see, the Germans, we can read the conditions here. They win if they control 5 or more buildings, or rubble hex, of course, if the buildings are rubbled, within 3 hexes of E3. Just to show things, you see, you have here those hexes. You have 7, so they must nearly control everything. The Americans facing them are here and in I would say not the best shape. Oh, sorry for the pop-up. There we are, making stupid things. There we are. But anyway, things are possible. You have a lot, still some people here. Here too, here too. So, well, it is an interesting situation for the least. But let's stop speaking and let's start playing. So let's go for the wind. Here we are, nothing happens in peculiar. So here we have house squad to rally, here a machine gun to repair, and here Huller can try to self-rally first. So I need a Nate, so he goes up. Okay, so there's no self-rallying MMC this turn. Huller will try to rally the house squad. He needs a 10. There we are. Oh, heat of battle. So heat of battle. What are the DRMs? So elite, broken. Okay, and that's all. So no DRM at all. And we're rolling 2 dice. Seeing that again? Yeah, 2 dice. There we are, a 3. That's really low. A 3 has a hero creation only. So we have a hero. I'm going to fetch him, and of course, but that's actually not always the case. The hero appears, and anyway, the house squad was rallied. You see. I'm calling him Nestor just for pleasure. Anyway, I don't think they'll have any role in the coming time. The machine gun, we try repair. If I wanted to be really very strict with the advancing sequence of play, machine guns should be repaired before units are rallied. But actually, I'm wondering, I think, yeah, rather than okay, I'm going to repair it. I was hesitating between also regrouping the 2 house squads, but anyway, repair attempt. No, Schleier has the house squad here, 8 plus 4 desperate morale, -1 for Schleier, and -1 for the woods, so it's +2. We need a 6, and they go up. Yes, just one remark. I just said something not exact here for the Sherman when he placed the smoke mortar. I said it was I should have said that it was not moving. So it was not. Yeah, it was stopped because it was not yet moving. But if it had been non-stop, there would have been a +2 for the placement. So I think I mixed things up. I thank Douglas Lee to have pointed out my error, but anyway, it was played correctly. So there was no +2 DRM because the Sherman was actually stopped and hadn't ignited the start of the engine. So here we have nothing. Here we have a broken American, can't do anything, and here a broken a broken leader. That Napier will try to self-rally, so +4 rally DM and -1 for the wood. So I need a 5 to be. Oh, so it goes up. But I have a question. I believe that those guys here could see those, but I'll try the LOS just to see if the rallying leader. Yes, there are more hindrances than allowed to have LOS, so everything happens in secret. There we are, prep fire phase. I believe at this point there isn't a lot of opportunities, so the Germans will simply go and move. There we are. A lot of smoke already. Thank you for the Sherman, both by being a blazing hex, etc., and also for the smoke they placed. It's really the moment, the time to run through that smoke towards the objective. So up here, the house squad will just move 1, 2, 3, and DMIs the Americans here. Those here will advance 1, 2, 3. I believe the guys here will fire. It's a good thing to do. So they will. I think it's the right thing to do. They have 10 +2 because of the hindrance here, and the woods -1 because of non-assault movement. So it's 8 colon +1. Okay, normal morale check, which is passed. I believe that I don't. Yeah, okay, remain there. The machine gun lost Rolf, so it leaves 2 residual fire because the base is 4. The 4 is the half of 8, of course, but the hindrance here reduces the residual fire. So 1, 2, 3, and they'll attempt just to place smoke. I don't know why, but anyway, they could. You never know. No, it's useless. Okay. Those guys here will be running as a stack. I know it's dangerous, but you know, things must be done. So they move into the crag 2. And here, of course, Kelly, directing just the machine gun, will fire on them and place a fire lane here. So it's 4 +2 +3 -1 because of non-assault. So it's 4 +2, and there will be a fire lane. Okay, no effect. There is a fire lane with beautiful draggable overlays. The interesting effect is that the fire lane won't be affected by smoke at all because it works that way. It's a soft hindrance. So for Fröhlich and other, it would be complicated. So 2, okay. They're running further. 4. No. 2, what am I saying? Bypass. 3, 4. Just looking what hindrance are there. Ouch. Yeah. 5, 6 here. Quickly placing the non-CX house guard above them. So there we are. I think it's time to fire again. So here, subsequent first fire, there are no closer enemies. So we have 10, which goes down to 4. 4 plus 1 here, plus 2, minus 1 for an assault. So 4 plus 1. A good shot. No. And unfortunately, they broke the machine gun. Things happened. Okay. What shall we do? What must we do? We must move. Craziness. So, those guys here will run. Yeah, time to run, forests. 2. There's an attack here. But as you see, yes, there are still the orchards. So you have +1 for orchards, +1 for the crags. Those are what we call hard hindrances. You have here a good table about file lanes, everything, it's explained, and it lists here the hard and the soft hindrances. So you have everything you see: smoke, grain, brush, kunai, okay, but bridge, crag, we have debris, graveyard, light woods, of course, olive groves, orchard, etc. are hard. So this is a table that wasn't in the initial first. I don't even think in the second edition rules in the first printings, but it came afterwards, and it's an interesting table which is just behind the national capabilities chart. And for your information, all those charts, which of course you receive with the rule book, are also on the electronical PDF, constantly updated. You see here the French, you have the Vichy, you have everything, the new Force Française Libre, Force de la France Libre, French, etc., which come from the new Croix de Guerre, etc. So everything is updated regularly, and along, of course, the reprints and reeditions, etc. The errata are all included. You don't need to use your no need to draw in it anything. So you have this table of file lanes, which just is a good reminder, just if you need it. So now we are here. Anyway, oh yes, that's okay. So there's an attack here of 2 file lane, but we have +2 for the, not the smoke, but for the orchards and the crag here. So 2 plus 2 minus 1 for non-assault, so 2 plus 1. That can hit hard. No, nothing. So, okay. Those guys moved from M2. Okay, so they spent 2. Bypass 3. They're not attacked at all by the file lane because they are not in the file lane hex. I remind that bypassing never occurs exactly along the hex side, even if LOS, etc., is made to towards the hex side, etc. But actually, you're always in the obstacles hex, and if you have 2 obstacles on each side, you are in all the other hex. So 2, 3, bypass 4. Oh yeah, 4, 5 anyway. 4, 5 here, and I stop. Okay. Here, those guys are also running. There we are. Oh, it doesn't work. Control X. Ah, yes, of course. Clicking on this. Yeah, okay. So, 1 bypass here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they get hit and they become visible. They have a 2 flat, +1 for woods, -1 for non-assault, so 2 flat. Okay, nothing happens. I'm just placing the non-CX guys here, so we don't lose anything. The guards here won't do anything. Perhaps just run towards the road out of LOS. There we are, and they are CX. There we are. The wobbling leader will move 2 here. And those guys will have to take a dangerous route, but they can. What are they doing? They could have fired, but you know, the Sherman's really scary. So, just looking at what's happening. Yeah, okay. They'll run. I don't think I have the choice. What can they do else? Yes, they can. What do we have here? Okay, half squad, squad. We have a leader and people here. Yeah, because if they move here, they'll be under fire of everybody. You know, the Sherman will hit them, etc. I think they're too far to take that route. So they'll try to go through the village. The idea is also to press on here, and not to remove any threat. But those with Throlish, they must move. But this is very complicated. They'll get the 2-1 attack. They are not. Oh no, it's too flat. Okay, but too flat, and they still can be very hardly hit by the others. So yeah, I think they'll run. They'll run and move quite in a wider way. So 2 here, 4, and they get the 2 file in, +1 for the crag, +1 for the hindrance, -1 for non-assault. So it's a 2 +1. Okay, so 2, 4, bypass 6, 7. There we are. The Americans hold their fire. There are other people coming, and anyway, they can fire on the whole bunch of units which arrived in that place. Anyway, here we remove the CX, so they may not double time, and they'll be moving here. Oh yes, that's possibly a good idea, just to have one half squad. 2, 4. Oh, let's unleash some fire. So point blank, 3 goes up to 6, 6 flat here. 6 flat, yeah. 6 and 8, pin task check. Pinned. Oh, that's a good thing. And they leave 2 in the hex. It's good to have first fired here, because I doubt many people will go here, because you're under the fire of the Sherman, and that could be really nasty. So those move here 2, 4, 6, and the house squad now will subsequent first fire. So 2 flat, +1 for the woods, minus for non-assault move. 2 flat and cower, so forget it, no results. And here the squad may not run. Just looking where it could go the best way. Yeah. Just looking at something. Yeah, no, that's not the best thing to do anyway. 1, 2, 3. There we are. And here, of course, Holler will run with everybody. They have 8 MF, but I think they will never reach a very interesting place to partake in the end of the battle. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6, 7, 8. Yes. There we are. Here the squad will move 2, 4. I anticipated that it would lose concealment there. Huh? So 2 flat attacks it. Okay, no effect. I believe that the mortar will still crew will still fire. It's a final protective fire, so it's a morale check for them. But you know, anyway they will move away, and if they break, they can drag with them the mortar, which only weighs 3 pp. So it's their inherent portage capacity. So we have 2 flat. Pin task check. You never know. No. Okay, that was the. Wait. It was their morale. Okay, so they pinned. So anyway, there we are. Oh, that's not. Anyway, they will voluntarily break, quite certainly. Okay, that's first move. So they'll fire again on the second MF. So it's 1 flat. Again, a morale check. Okay, 1 and 4. Oh, it's cowering. It goes down, nothing happens. Hmm. Just looking at the terrain. Okay. Yeah, that's not the best thing to do, but you know. Okay, those will assault move here. You never know. So everybody moved, I think. Quite, yeah, quite sure. So let's remove all the residuals and time for defensive fire phase. So the Sherman here, I don't know it. Yeah, will fire on this stack. I found it's a juicy target if it hits it. So I'll calculate things. There are 2 orchards and a burning wreck. That's +4, +1 for the banana. So it +5. Okay, it needs a 3 to hit with the basic 8. I'll just see if the LOS thread of ASL makes the calculation at least for the hindrances. Let's see. Yeah, hindrances 4 works fine. I never trust fully the LOS tool, but anyway, it's interesting to see when it works. So I need the 3 to hit those guys with the gun. Woo! No, 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 but, haha. However, so I'm going to fetch some concealment. The roof is kept. That is interesting. I don't see the link. Let me see. Ah, yes, it exists. Okay. So it didn't hit, but it can fire again. Just a reminder, because the question arises quite often, and the rules were clarified perhaps 15 years ago under the direction of renowned Olbo, who was the rules guru of that time. Unfortunately, I think he quit the hobby, but he was really a fine guy. And of course, now you have Klaus Malmstrom, you have Scott Romanowski, and other very learned people who can help. But Olbo was there for some revisions of the second edition, and he did a fine job. And I remember all the debates where actually the rules were clarified, where they could have been misinterpreted, but I think you could apply them correctly. That means that during the defensive fire phase, you cannot, if your tank or your gun is marked by final fire, you cannot intensify. The only case when you can intensify is if the gun is marked by first fire, which means that it fired during the enemy's movement, and it can intensify against an adjacent target. But otherwise, let's say if my Sherman here lost its ROF, it could not intensify. Final fire is not the mirror image of the prep fire. Okay, but anyway, here the ROF is kept. So we needed a 3 because it's +3. It was +5 DRM previously, and now we need a 4 because we have the acquisition. So a 4 is needed, but it doesn't work. Okay. Flip. And firing the machine gun 6 +4. Button up doesn't hit, but anyway, 6 +4. Ah, let's go. Life is short. No, no, no. Okay. The others, so yeah, but you know, here we still have the squad, and Kelly will, as it's a different face, will fire. Okay, will fire the squad here. It's 2 flat because Kelly has -1 and the wood is +1. So 2. Perhaps we'll remove concealment. That's the idea. Oh no, nothing. Up here, everything was fired. Oh, here oh no, bazooka people. Okay. We don't have and those have no real LOS to anything interesting. They could fire up there, but you know, I'm not sure. they're perfectly in LOS. I think they could, but anyway, you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. No, but they have +1, +3, 6, +3. Oh, it's not worse than the tank. Yeah, and I'm just trying LOS, but I think it's okay. You can squeeze it. Oh, it's blocked, but just blocked. Yeah, okay. I don't know if on a physical map it would be accepted. Anyway, we roll just in case a sniper occurs. Anyway, you must always roll before you test LOS. So nothing. So there we are, done with defensive fire phase. Advancing fire phase. Here things are becoming to be interesting. So I'm going to reorder this stack because it's really a mess. There we go. Here, there we are. We must try things. So, yes, okay. Those guys. Oops, there we are. We'll fire on those. So we have Schleier, -1. +1, 6 for everybody. So +1, +2. So 6 +1. Schleier -1, 0. +1 for the brush, +2 goes up to +3. So it's +3. What are the firepower? We have 6, but assault firepower, so it goes down 3 +1, 4, 4, and both are at exactly 4 hexes, so they both have 1.5. There's no assault fire for half squads, so we have 4 and 3. That's 6 +3. What a series of 6 +3 attacks. 6 +3, you never know. Okay. Up here, I think the guys, yeah, it's not very amusing because it's 4 +3 against those. No, that's doesn't. It's not very interesting. Here, this squad has 6 goes up, 7 for assault fire, and the 3 for 8 is halved and doubled and halved again. So it goes down to 1.5, so 7 and 1. Oh, that's 8 +1 against the American half squad. 8. Did I say 8 +1? Yeah. Oh, that's a good shot. Okay, +1 morale check. Failed by 210, so it goes down to second class and breaks. There we are. And Inzon here, 3 +2. No need to. So I think that's all for the advancing fire phase and rout phase now. Not so much for the Germans, but the others, yes. Those people will try to go here. They are not moving closer to anybody. 1, 2, 3. Those here will move route with the dismantle mortar. I bet they won't use it at all during this end scenario, and they go towards Kelly, who'll try to comfort them a little. Inzern has no problem of being broken, so that's all for the rout phase. And we have the advance phase. Yeah, that's time to disperse or not, I don't know. I believe that the 348. What is happening here? My oh my, everybody's CX, so 3 come here. Being CX, of course. Not a great threat because, a captured bazooka is not really worth the. Yeah. It was a shot, but yeah. Yes. I still will take this stack and move it here for 2. I think, yeah, that's really. You must, of course, disperse. I place those guys here. They are CXM. CX Schleier will come here, and the last house squad. Oh, yeah. Anyway, yes, one shouldn't stack. I don't know what the mortar is doing here. Let me see what happened. What did I move stupidly? Yeah, okay. It was really under the foxhole, not on it. Okay. And here, here are the CX people. Yeah. Mm. They would be tempted to go here with the Panzerschreck. The smoke will go out, but afterwards you'll have all the hell unleashed against them. So it's not perhaps the best idea, but it. Yeah. I'll have one CX half squad move here. Yeah, but the threat is wonderful. Let me see. Ah, yes. +1, +2 at 3. Wow. Yeah, because +2, +1 at 3x is 6. It's a serious threat. But it's a stupid way to move. It's taking a great risk. Oh no, what I should have done is to give the Panzerschreck to the house squad and to have it move here. Just to keep things under tension. As we are approaching the Americans, we must really diversify the targets, but there is some stacking that I don't like. But you know, the scenario is approaching to its end, and yeah, it's necessary to take risks. So yeah, keeping pressure here. Pressure here. Okay, those clowns just move here. Those here. The guards is just yeah. There we are. That's just pro forma, as we say. Okay, the advance. The advance. Sorry, I forgot to click on the octagon. Yeah, as I usually say, that's my only contribution to ASL, because I created years ago a counter on the French quote 1664 quote COTE 1664 site, and I created an octagon, and some months afterwards I saw it appeared in VSL. So it's not really a genius contribution, but you know, I have such a need of recognition that I needed to have some pride in something, you know. Ha ha ha. Okay, no close combat occurs. Pinning removed. Now who is concealed? Here, of course. Those are in the wild, but oh no, they are in orchard, so they automatically, it's concealment terrain. Concealment. Those no. I think everybody's in sight, otherwise. Visible. Of course. There we are. So on to the American fifth turn, and the American need to preserve forces and do their best to protect the buildings from the German advance. They have a lot of chances to do it. So I believe, as for the moment, the situation favors the American, because the Germans still have a lot of work to do on their last turn. But you know, you never know. So let's flip the turn, and I hope you had a nice time looking at this video, and see you next time. Bye bye.